The way that we play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies is about to change forever. And believe it or not, I don't just mean because DLC 3 Mauer Der Toten is coming out this week. There are some major changes coming to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies this week, and we're going to go over every single change here and also what they mean for the future of this game. Also, I have hidden somewhere in this video a very short snippet with a secret key word in it. So make sure you're paying attention and then comment down below if you find this keyword. And one lucky person that finds this keyword is going to get themselves 2,400 COD points. So make sure to watch this video all the way through so you can find that keyword and leave it in the comments down below. So shortly after the Mauer Der Toten gameplay reveal, we got some incoming zombies meta updates. So let's just kick it off right here with the fact that the current health cap for Call of Duty Zombies is 120,000. Once you reach round 85 in Black Ops Cold War Zombies, it takes 120,000 damage to kill a single zombie. First and foremost, that's just absolutely ridiculous. The original health cap in this game was 30,000. So once you hit that 30,000 health cap, no matter what, every single round after that, all the zombies would have the exact same amount of health. Well, in this new zombies meta update, Treyarch announced that they would actually be reducing the health cap of the zombies to 100% at higher rounds, down from 300%. Basically, that means that it's going to double the base health cap, which was 30,000. So we will be looking at 60,000 damage it will take to kill a single zombie, half of what we're dealing with right now. So first and foremost, the way to get to that number during the current health cap, to basically see what it'll be like, you have to get to around 55 inside of Cold War Zombies right now. At round 55, the zombie should have around 60,200 health, so basically what we will be dealing with at the max health cap. And you can tell the major difference in between this and the 120,000 health cap. High rounds were basically not viable during this entire time period with this 120,000 health cap, but finally we'll be able to go back and grind for round 100. Specials got their health reduced to 50% at high rounds, down from 100%. Elites reduced to 25% at high rounds, down from 100%, and HVTs reduced to 10% at high rounds, down from 100%. Those are some insane numbers actually, so specials basically are 50% easier now, elites are 75% easier, and HVTs will now be 90% easier to kill. That means the megatons, the mimics, anything that you're facing in your game is just going to be easier to kill all around. They also reduced the health of armor for medium and heavy zombies by 30%, which is going to be huge, especially for those shatter blast stands out there. It's going to be even easier to blow off an enemy's armor when you're using shatter blast, and it's been decreased by 30%. One of the hardest parts about grinding for high rounds is actually the armored zombies, because they take so much longer to kill once you have to break your armor. So if you're using shatter blast and their armor is easier to break, you're going to have a much easier time killing off those zombies. Now this one kind of annoys me. They buffed sniper rifle critical damage multipliers, stock ammo, and max damage. That was never the problem to begin with. The problem with sniper rifles inside of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies is bullet penetration. I think the max amount of zombies you can kill at one time right now with a sniper rifle is like 3. And let me tell you, that ain't gonna work too well in high rounds. So increasing the damage as well as the stock ammo and the multipliers isn't gonna do a dang thing if bullet penetration can only make it through 3 zombies. One interesting thing that somebody noted is that maybe they'll use double tap to increase bullet penetration. So maybe it increases it by like 10 with double tap. I mean, who knows? And also, when the heck is double tap coming out at this point? We have no idea. So for the time being, sniper rifles are still basically going to be pointless. They also buffed melee weapon pack-a-punch and triple pack-a-punch damage multipliers. Now that is one of the things I'm the most excited for, especially if you're using something like the E-tool. If you're using the E-tool, you know that you can already tear through the zombies incredibly fast. It's like the fastest melee weapon in the game. And once you add an ammo mod to it, it's incredibly effective to have that in your back pocket and use it to knife while you're using your main weapon. This is going to be even more effective with mule kick because you have another spot where you can maybe hold a regular weapon, a wonder weapon, and the E-tool. And then when you get into a tight pinch, go ahead and melee really quick with your E-tool, and it should first off just kill the zombie right away. And second off, you have a really good chance to activate that ammo mod. I know a lot of guys like Lego and DK and all them like to use the E tool as their secondary for that very reason, and if they get into a tight horde, they have something like Dead Wire or Cryo Freeze, and they will use that to kill one of the zombies and freeze or shock all the zombies around them to get them out of their certain death. So that one specifically, huge, massive W. Good job, Treyarch. Equipment, support, and field upgrades, Frost Blast and Energy Mine, will scale their damage evenly with this update. Equipment and support will now be much more consistent in their ability to kill enemies, and lethal equipment and ground-based support will see an increase in damage in many instances. So basically what this is saying is that, first of all, Frost Blast and Energy Mine, I mean probably two of the least used field upgrades in the game, are now going to be a little bit better. The damage from them is going to scale up with the rounds, so it's not like it's just going to be stay stagnant and after like round 20 it's not viable anymore. It also says equipment and support will now be much more consistent in their ability to kill enemies, meaning that if you throw a grenade, it's going to be a lot more consistent in taking out a horde of zombies. This is a big one as well. I was kind of worried about this, and I'm happy to see that it isn't true. It says our weapon damage buffs from Season 3 Reloaded will also remain intact with this update. So aim for the head and you'll be cutting through the horde like butter before you can say, Deadshot Daiquiri. Very funny, Craig. So basically that just means all the weapons were buffed at the beginning of Season 3 Reloaded, and it was really big for the game. I mean, literally every single weapon got buffed, except I think the Howler may have gotten nerfed. But basically the idea was to make every weapon more viable. So with the fact that they're going to be leaving those damage buffs in the game and then cutting the health in half is going to be huge for high rounds. High rounds are going to be a thing again, and honestly, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies is going to get a ton easier. Now this is the big one. This one caught me by surprise. It says we're also making weapons even more powerful with a new feature, dynamic wall buys. In all round-based zombies maps, starting with Season 4 Reloaded, wall buy weapons will have a chance to increase in rarity at the end of every 5th round, all the way up to Legendary. As the rounds go up, now you'll have more weapon options to choose from. Now there's a lot with that one that is super duper important. First off, since we're getting Mule Kick, obviously we're going to be carrying a third weapon a lot more often, and since you can only spawn in with one weapon, it's kind of imperative that you have a way to get a good third weapon, and it would cost so much salvage to get that weapon to gold. It's also really big because if you think about it, so far both maps, Firebase Z as well as D Machina, have the M16 on the wall. As we know, the M16 is one of the most powerful guns in the game right now, so if you can get that gun increased on the wall to gold rarity, it's going to save you a ton of salvage in the long run. Instead of having to buy the gun off the wall at the green rarity that it normally is, or the blue I think in Firebase Z, and then having to use the salvage to get it there. Instead, you can focus that salvage on your starting weapon, maybe the AMPs, maybe the E-tool, or something that you brought in with you. And I'm honestly shocked that they're doing this every 5 rounds, because that actually seems really often. I'm interested to see like how good the odds are that these weapons go up in rarity every 5th round, and how it picks like what weapon goes up. Like, is it just one weapon per every 5 rounds, or does every weapon have a chance to go up every 5 rounds? It's going to be incredibly interesting to see next Thursday when the map comes out. We also will be getting a Season 4 Reloaded special broadcast and patch notes this coming week, so stay tuned for that. And the hunt for the main Easter egg quest is going to be coming out at 10 a.m. Pacific time on July 15th. We will be streaming that over on Twitch. And actually, let me know if you guys want me to start streaming on YouTube. Would you guys rather me stream on YouTube or on Twitch? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if you found that keyword for your chance to win 2,400 COD points. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.